Assalamu alaikum. So welcome back. So far we have created model, and then we have collected data to train the model, and then we pre-process the data, and now and created mouth.pkl with the data. Now I am going to load the data and train the model. So just from utils import load data. So I'm going to import this function. Now with this function I'm going to load feature and labels. So give out there load data. Okay, now what I am going to do here, I need to divide this data into train set and test set. For that reason, what I'm going to do here, so import another module. So import from scalar dot model selection, import train test split. Now x train x test, so y train and y test equal to train test split, and pass out there the feature, pass out there the labels, and say that test size. So I want to make 90% data to be of feature, I want to be train set, and 10% data to be test set. So just write out there 0.1. okay, and another thing what I am going to do here, I need to shuffle this data, okay, for better training. But this function test train split, it will automatically shuffle my data, so I am in no need to use another function. Okay, now I need to, so we just defined the model, but we didn't define the loss function and the optimizer, what sort of what optimizer we should use. Now what I'm going to do, I am going to define those. So model dot compile, and here loss equal to, I am going to use binary cross entropy. So binary cross entropy, since there is two types of classification here. Okay, and here as loss as optimizer, I'm going to use eta delta, and matrices that I am going to track here is accuracy. Okay, now it's time to feed the model. So model dot feed, and pass out there the x train, pass out there the x y train, and pass out there epochs. So number of epochs of training that we want to do, let's give 10 here, and base size equal to 100, and then validation data equal to x test and y test. Okay, now finally what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this model save, and give a name here, neural model dot h5. So this is the name of my model. So for the purpose of a demonstration, I'm going to use just one epoch here. So let's train the model. So it will take some time to load. So you can see the summary of the model here again, since I didn't comment this line model.summary, and there will be some warning. Okay, since they are convolution part. Okay, I'm getting some error here. So I got an error, that is the number of parameters that required to be trained. There are a lot many. So what I have done is I have comment out these two lines, okay, from model.py. So the number of parameters have reduced hugely since it is a dense layer. So there are a lot of parameters that is required to be trained here. So what I'm done, I cut these two layers of dense layer from the model. Okay, you can do the same, and here now we can start it training. So this is the model here, new model, and since I dropped two dense layer, so there is only uh, two dense layer remaining, one of 256 neuron and the last output one is of 1 neuron. Okay, and here the number of parameters that required to be trained has reduced hugely, 53 4 5 6, so 53 millions of parameters that I am going to train. And you can see this is the accuracy here, and this is the loss, and gradually the accuracy is increasing and gradually the loss is decreasing. Okay, so I'm going to use just one epoch here. You should use more than one. Try with 10 to 15, and you also should try to what is the matter of concern is you should test the accuracy of test dataset. Okay, if you get a better accuracy for test set, then your model is normalized, that is generalized model. Okay, so and if you have high accuracy for your train set but low accuracy for your test set, then that model is not good for you. Okay, that model will not give good output for you. Okay, so here it is, you can see, though I got the train accuracy of 77%, but I got validation accuracy of 55%, so which is not good. So you should try with more epochs, and if you have high GPU power, I will suggest you to include these two dense layer. Okay, so that you can have better model. And if you do not have high GPU power, don't worry. What should you do? You do not need to change this model. What should you do? You should increase the number of data, that is number of images. You can take around 25,000 images or 30,000 images to train this model. Okay, then you will have a higher validation accuracy. So this is all for this tutorial, and the next tutorial I am going to show you how to send input by this model, and I will try to finish the model or project in the next tutorial. So this is all. Thanks for watching, and if you want to appreciate my effort, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.